gotta stay out of my head. Stuck between my rights and my wrongs. Second guessing what I'm doing. Like, am I really there for my boy? Not enough, but if I'm paying child support, do that make it for time that I've lost? Whole time paying this court system. Can't even call my little man a game system, cause my checks be short. And if your bag too short, well, you had to miss a month. Slipping up, I gotta pick it up. Grind limitless, but it got your folks like, yeah, I hope you don't get caught. Like I missed them payments on purpose. Cause you see I fail and I'm hurting. Ain't had no job, so no working. Or the job I work is not.
Shalom, this is your Ark. Yah is magnified. Coming back with another informative video. I titled this video, King Stevian is in fact still on child support. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so every day I receive some type of text or some type of call or something, somebody saying that somebody on their YouTube channel talking about me. I already know, man, I'm the hottest topic that's going around, man. You know, everybody like talk about y'all's magnified. I mean, when you're great, you're great. You know what I mean? Everybody like to talk about the greats, and I'm one of them, you know. But what it is, man, they just mad because they can't show and prove like I can. You know, they can't call down to the agency and let us hear that they don't have any arrears and that they're not on child support and that the child support case is closed. They can't do that. But because I could and I showed and proved multiple times and they can't do it, they're just upset with me. But it ain't my fault, man. Don't be mad at my greatness, man. You know, don't hate, man. Just appreciate, man, and understand that, hey, Yah's magnified, know what he's doing. And it's just that simple. But all glory and honor, for real, go to the Most High Yah. No one else, not even myself. That's who it goes to, you know. So y'all just hating on me. I can care less. I can care less, man, because, like I said, greatness always hated on. Man, what? They hated on the Messiah so bad they killed him. So, hey, I expect the hate to come when you walking in greatness and you walking in the light of the Most High. And it's just that simple. So, again, it's another channel, man. His name, or his channel, since he won publicity and he want to be put out there, his name is, his channel is called King Stevian. He have a group of dudes who all come together and they all make a fabrications on how they going to try to deceive the system to get off of child support. And it's just that simple. You know, filing all type of, they filed all type of government documents into the court and all this other nonsense, man. You know, further putting themselves deeper and deeper into the hole. Okay? So, one of my ox hit me up saying, yeah, man, did you listen to that guy, King Stevian? I said, no, listen to that weirdo, man. I said, the only thing he did was, I know of, that he made a diss track about me that nobody listened to. You know, he talking about it went platinum in Africa. If it went platinum in Africa, that means it went 2 times toothpick over here. Ain't nobody buy that trash. It sounded like he recorded it on an old school Walkman or something. Complete garbage. But he wanted to diss me. So I'm like, okay, well, cool. I let him get that little diss track off and pay him no attention because I knew it was trash. And everybody else was going to listen to it also know it's trash. So again, my arc hit me up and said, man, he's still talking about you, man. He's like, man, you go ahead and tell everybody the truth about this cat. I said, all right, I got you, Ark. So now I'm making this video to tell the people the truth about this cat, man. Okay? So people won't say I'm picking on him. Listen, go back, type in Yah's magnified this song. His song will come up. Okay? But not only that, let's listen to him right here. Let's pay close attention. Let's listen in.
I'm a king. You're a king. Let the kings talk. Okay? Because I ain't never said that. If I said you're an agent, I'll get right here and say you're an agent. I don't back down from no one. What I said was, Yah is magnified is an agent. Yah is magnified versus Yahweh ain't the same unless Yah is magnified. But you yourself said, F Yah is magnified. So
y'all heard that, right? Let's go back one more time, man. Like I said, when I expose these cats, man, I just don't do it just to be doing it, man. I do it because they say something about me. Then I just expose them. So let's go back again.
What I said was, Yah is magnified is an agent. Yah is magnified versus Yahweh ain't the same unless Yah is magnified. But you yourself said F Yah is magnified. So.
Now, Queen Stevian, how am I an agent? Please explain on it for the record, how am I an agent? Okay? Queen Stevian, how about you call down to Florida, DCSE tomorrow, record it. Let us hear them say that you're not on support. Let us hear them say that you have 0 arrears. And let us hear them say that the child's mom is no longer collecting on support, or the state or the agency is no longer collecting on support. I know that's far from the truth. And I'm going to prove that today. Okay? So now, let's go next to hear him say that he's not on support. Let's go there. Okay, so now let's hear him explain that he's no longer on child support. Let's hear him say that. Let's continue.
Let's fight. And my child support case is gone, but I'm still here with y'all guys.
Okay, so y'all heard him. He said his child support case is gone, and he's still here with you guys. Let's go ahead. Let's hear it one more time.
Let's fight. And my child support case is gone, but I'm still here with y'all guys.
Last time is a charm, guys. Last time. Let's hear him say it again.
Let's fight. And my child support case is gone, but I'm still here with y'all guys.
Okay, so again, we all heard him say his child support case is gone. He's still here with you guys. Okay? So, we're going to find out who the agent and who's not. Okay? We know an agent will lie to you and tell y'all that they did something they didn't do. Okay? An agent would tell you that they're not on child support when they are. That's an agent. That's a fraud. That's a liar. Okay? Let's go to him. Let's hear him say that he's not on child support again. Let's go one more time. Let's go there. Hold on. Hold tight. Okay, so now we about to hear him say he received a letter from the Attorney General stating that the case is closed and disposed of. Okay? It's obvious that he don't know what those terms mean because he's telling everybody that he's off for child support. Okay? I'm going to show y'all without a shadow of a doubt that he's still on child support. But let's listen in. Let's pay close attention, man.
I get a letter from the Attorney General just the day before yesterday confirming that the case was closed and disposed of.
Let's go back again. So we heard what he said. He got a letter from the Attorney General the other day stating the case is closed and disposed of. Now let's hear him say it again.
I get a letter from the Attorney General just the day before yesterday confirming that the case was closed and disposed of.
So y'all heard that, right? So he said he's no longer on support, but he's still with y'all. And he said that he received a letter from the Attorney General saying the case is closed and disposed of. Let's play it one more time.
I get a letter from the Attorney General just the day before yesterday confirming that the case was closed and disposed of.
Okay, so again, we heard that. So without further ado, let's go to King Stevian documents and let's see if they say something totally different. Alright, it's time to put these frauds on blast, man. Like I said, I'm showing y'all why the witch hunt is after y'all's magnified. Because like I told you before, man, all these channels that's claiming they can help y'all with child support, all of them still on child support, man. When I say all of them, I mean all of them. No lie, man. All of them. Okay? So now, let's proceed forward to King's, or should I say Queen Stevian court documents. Let's go there. Okay, so now as you all can see on the screen, this is the document that Queen Stevian filed into the court, okay? Let's pick it up at the top. As you all can see, that's their logo with the 100 Kings symbol on it. Okay, if you get some documents with this on it, ball it up, set it on fire, throw it in trash, whatever you do, don't file this nonsense to your court case. Okay, or you will get the same results he got in his court case. Okay? Let's pick it up at the top. This states what? Demand for bond and securities and close of order / case with the case number 972126. Who filed this into the court? Again, Queen Stevian, right? With the 100 Queens. He filed it into the court. Let's scroll over to the other side. He filed it on February 19th, 2020. Okay, last month, this year. So what did he do when he did this? When he filed his demand, guys, when he filed his demand into the court, what did he do? He petitioned the court. Once you petition the court, meaning you ask the court or move the court at all, you become the plaintiff. Okay, so he petitioned the court. He asked the court to do something. Once you ask the court to do something, the court has a right to accept or deny. In his case, we're going to find out if the court accepted his demand, which means granted, or we're going to see that the courts deny his demand, which means dismissed it. Okay, so let's continue reading. Now, as you all can see, you can stop, pause the screen and read this nonsense. Okay, right here is the file stamp, letting you know he filed this in the court on February the 28th, 2020, with the file stamp on the document. Okay, we just looked at. Again, signatures of Stevie King Stevian, Queen Stevian, Stevie Tyrone Thompson. Yeah, again, Alonzo Davis is the treasurer of this sham group. But let's continue. Now let's go to the order. Let's see what the judge said. Let's see if the judge dismissed this nonsense. It states, in the Circuit Court of the 2nd Judicial Circuit in and for Leon County, Florida, right? We see the child's mom name represented by the Department of Revenue, or excuse me, should I say the Department of Revenue on behalf of his child's mom, whose name is Tammy Herring, right? And Stevie Tyrone Thompson, who is what? Queen Stevian. Let's read the order. It states, order dismissing respondent's demand for bond and securities and close of order / case 97-21-26. I ain't got nothing to say after that, to be honest. Why? Because the court simply denied his demand. They dismissed it. But let's continue reading it. It gets good. It states, this cause was considered on the respondent's demand for bond and securities and close of order / case 97-21-26 filed on February 28th, 2020, which we just read on the file stamp. Okay, let's continue. Having reviewed the demand and court file, as well as being otherwise fully advised in the circumstances, I find, and it is, order and the judge that the demand for bond and securities and close of order / case with the case number is dismissed as nonsensical and legally insufficient. Okay, so now if these people got YouTube channels, they haven't filed documents into the court, and the judge is clearly calling it nonsensical and legally insufficient, and they totally dismissed whatever you filed into the court, these guys don't have a clue what they're doing, man. But they come back on YouTube telling you that this order means that they're off for child support. It's a bald-faced lie, man. Who are the agents out here, man? You hear me? Who are the agents? So, Queen Stevian, if this not true, call Florida tomorrow, record the whole conversation. Let us hear them say that your child support, you're no longer on child support. There is no arrears. There is no current monthly support being owed. Let's hear it. Okay? Because we can read on this side. We know, we can comprehend on what was said. And it states that it was dismissed as nonsensical and legally insufficient. Okay? So again, your documents is trash. But let's continue. The clerk of court is directed to dispose this case. So he read, because it says dispose this case, he think that means that the case is no longer there. Not knowing, when we go back over his entire case, we're going to see how many times his case was disposed. Every time a final order is entered in, that means the case is final. That means the case is finished. So once it's final and finished, they just dispose of what they have done. Meaning, in order for you to petition the court again, you have to do what? Reopen the case again to file back into it. Okay? The support order and everything else is still in effect. And it's just that simple. See, a lot of these guys can't comprehend, man. They don't have comprehension skills. So they just read something, have the wrong understanding of it, and then move forward and come back on YouTube telling y'all something when it's not. Okay? But let's continue. Done and ordered in Tallahassee, Leon County, Florida, on this 2nd day of March, 2020. So again, this month, this year, he was still fighting. They dismissed it, and he's still on support. They denied his what? They simply denied his demand. Okay? And dismissed it as what? Nonsensical and legally insufficient. for all that can read and understand. Okay? So now, let's go to his court documents, his court docket, so we can see how many times they disposed the case, since he don't understand what dispose is. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's go to the Black Law's Dictionary definition of dispose so we can get better understanding of what the word disposed of means. Let's go there. Okay, as you all can see, we're coming from the Black Law's Dictionary, the 6th edition again. Let's read the definition of dispose of. It states, to alienate or direct the ownership of property as disposition by will. Then it states, used also of the determination of suits to exercise finally. Okay, so if it's to exercise finally, it means what? To finish. That's it. Okay, it's a final order. Let's continue. In any manner, one's power of control over. So what? When the court disposed it, the court had power to do so. The court had power to make it what? Final. To make it what? Finish. Let's continue. To pass into control of someone else. Okay? It states to alienate, relinquish, part with, or get rid of. To put out the way, to finish with, to bargain away, often used in restricted sense of sale only, or so restricted by context. So again, guys, okay, so when they dispose the case, they basically means what? That the case is final, the case is finished. So they did what? They got rid of it. Only way you have to open it back up, you have to do what? Petition the court again to reopen the disposed case. To further prove that, let's go to Queen Stevian's court docket. Let's see how many times they disposed this case. Let's go there. Okay, so as you all can see, this is the docket for who? Queen Stevian. Again, his wife or his child's mom name is Tammy Herring, and his name is what? Stevie T. Thompson. Queen Stevian. But let's continue. This is right here at the beginning. It states what? First line is paternity. Okay? Paternity established. Okay? And that was established on what? 4/22nd, 1997. After that, after the disposition was in, the disposition by the judge was what? Disposed. Okay? The order was in effect. I mean, that's a final order. So now, someone went back down there again and did what? Petitioned the court. Once they petitioned the court, they reopened it. They reopened it on what? October the 25th, 2000. Again, on 3/28/2001, it was again disposed, and so on. All of these, every time someone reopened it, even for modifications, okay? Whenever they reopen it, after they make a ruling on it, it becomes disposed, meaning it becomes what? Final, finished, done away with. That's it. That's all. Okay? Someone have to come back in again and do what? Reopen it to repetition the court. Okay? So now let's look at the last thing that was disposed. February 28th, 2020 was the document that Queen Stevian filed into the court demanding for the bonds, the securities, and for the case to be closed, or for the order to be closed. That was what? Disposed of again on what? March the 2nd, 2020. Like we stated. Okay? Like it was on the paperwork. We went over it earlier. Okay? March the 2nd, 2020. This month, this year. Okay? But let's further prove that. Let's continue to stroll down. You know, they talking about, I'm an agent. Nah, man, y'all dudes out here agents. Out here lying to people, frauding people, and all that other nonsense. Got people so-called following you, filing the same nonsense you filing into the court. You know you're losing, but you're going to have them file that same stuff. So as we can see, March the what? March the, let me get that out the way. Excuse me, guys. March the 2nd, 2020 again. It was an order placed before the court. This order was what? Order dismissing respondent's demand for bond and securities and close of orders case with the case number. What he filed into the court. That was an order on it. What they do, they didn't grant it. They denied it. So they what? Dismissed it. That's it. That's all. The cat's still on child support, man. So I don't know why they come on YouTube want to talk trash about me. You see? Thinking that I won't expose them for who they really are. Y'all need to learn, man, from the cats that happened before you. You see, learn from them before you call me out, because you will be embarrassed and people will know your situation on YouTube. Okay, so you can't stop. So you got to stop lying to people, man. You know, Queen Stevian, you are the agent lying to people out here, telling them that you no longer on child support when survey says that was a lie, because we just read over the whole order. So again, guys, you know, when I was fighting child support, there wasn't a yards magnified on here telling me the truth. You see, I had to find out the hard way, like most of y'all are finding out by going with these cats, for those that don't want to listen. You see what I mean? I'm just putting the truth out there, and the truth will be the truth. The truth will set you free. Okay? And that's it. That's all. Alright? But these other cats out here, man, be aware, man. I'm trying to tell you. These cats, man, they all slow, or they got mental problems or something wrong with them, man. You know? They come on here and lie 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, man. For what? I don't know, man. But that's what they do. I guess that's their life, man. You know? Some lie and stuff like that because they desperate. You know? Some made a whole living out of scamming people. You see? And it is what it is, man. You know? But that's all I'm going to do for today. Another one was exposed as being a fraud, but he want to call me an agent. Okay? So, you all be blessed out there, man. You know, if you're going through it with the coronavirus and all that, look, man, keep y'all heads up. Don't let nothing break your spirits, man. If you're not working right now, then spend time with your family, man. Enjoy this break, man. People barely get a break. People, you know, we always moving, always on the go. You know, life has us moving and moving and moving. We finally get a time to sit down and sit still. Enjoy it, man. You know, peace be still. Enjoy it, man. That's it. That's all. For all my subscribers, hit that like button, man. Share these videos. All right, I'm doing this for you guys. Also, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. For those who haven't hit that notification button, for y'all and get the notifications when I post these hot videos up, exposing chumps out here that's lying. You know, and I'm gonna have more testimony stuff coming too. A lot of things slowed down due to the fact that the coronavirus, none of the court buildings open, and all the agencies are working from home and stuff like that right now. So it's kind of slowed down. But, you know, again, man, I'm gonna still have testimonies coming, because why? If y'all is for you, then who can be against you? So that's all I'm gonna do. You all be blessed. Enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all week, and then enjoy y'all weekend. So with that being said again, I say shalom.